If you had one day left to live and you could only play one game, would you rather be playing Arsenal in its prime or playing Bedwars as it is right now? Let me know in the comments below, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you how I feel about this question. However, before I start, I want to let all of you know that if we hit 5k subs before the end of October, I'm going to be doing a Roblox Bedwars kit giveaway. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video with all your friends so that we can hit this goal together. Also, be sure to join the Discord because that's where the giveaway is going to be held. Alright, let's not waste any more time and get into the video. Okay, so before I choose which game I would be playing if I only had one day left to live, I'm going to talk about some of the ups and downs each of them have, and when I say Arsenal in its prime, I mean when all of the big YouTubers were playing it like Tanker, Bandites, and so on. And especially when the game was actually being updated. With all of that being cleared up, let's start with Arsenal then. Let's first talk about all of the good things, and there are a lot, so get ready. So firstly, Arsenal had so many unique skins that were so fun to try and unlock, either by unlocking them through the skin crates, or by completing Easter eggs that were random events that the devs would throw into the game. For example, do you guys remember collecting the skulls on that old roller coaster map and, putting them in the circle? Good times, right? Not only did the game have player skins, but it also had weapon and knife skins, and special effects, and even different announcers. The experience was so customizable, it was amazing. The second really good thing about Arsenal was that it was so simple and easy to play, and it wasn't impossible to get good at. It's not like you had to be an architect or some war general to win at it. Cough cough, Bedwars. The third really good thing about Arsenal was the super unique updates that the devs would add. For example, the event that was like Five Nights at Freddy's, that really just added so much value to the game and made it so replayable. The fourth really good thing was the quality content from the YouTubers and streamers. The YouTubers made awesome challenge, trick shot, and trolling videos, whereas the streamers would be playing unique mini games like Simon Says, Hide and Seek, and other stuff like that. If you were having a bad day, you knew watching your favorite Arsenal content creator would cheer you up. The fifth awesome thing was that there were so many tournaments that had real Robux or cash prizes, and it was awesome to either play in them or watch them. Lastly, we talked about this a bit already, but there was just so much to do in Arsenal. It was always a new experience and fun time every day. Okay, so these were the good things. Now let's cover the not so good things. Alright, so some of the bad things in Arsenal probably left a sour taste in your mouth after you experienced them, because I know for sure that it did for me. So firstly, let's talk about the time it would take for new updates to come out. Let's just say, it took a little too long. It's like the devs were turtles. When they would take so long to get new content out, the game would get a bit stale after a while. The second bad thing were the hackers, and I'm sure we all experienced our fair share of those. This was a serious problem because it seems like in almost every public game, you would run into one, and he'd either be crashing the game, aimbotting, ESPing, or just straight up killing the whole lobby constantly, and not even letting you spawn. The third bad thing was how part of the community was extremely toxic. The worst part was when they would spam the radio with bad things, stuff that should never ever be said on Roblox. The last bad thing that I can think of was when the devs would randomly remove things in the game that belonged. For example, do you guys remember that when they took out competitive and there was a whole uproar in the community? Yeah, stuff like that. These are some of the bad things about Arsenal that you have to keep in mind if you were to play it on your last day alive, even when the game was in its prime. Alright, now that we covered Arsenal, let's move on to the new trendy game that most Arsenal players and content creators switch to, which is Roblox Bedwars. Okay, so let's cover some of the good things about Roblox Bedwars. Firstly, the game is very well put together and runs just as well as the real Minecraft Bedwars. Plus, it's free. Another really good thing about it is that the game even runs on mobile devices. This also applies to Arsenal as well. The second good thing about this game is that there are so many unique modes, maps, and kits. For example, you can play custom games with friends, solos, duos, squads, and even limited time modes like Lucky Blocks. This makes it so if you get bored of one thing, you can easily switch and play another mode. Also, the amount of maps are great, so the islands never get stale. With the amount of kits in the game, it's awesome because you can try out so many new strategies. This leads me to my third point. You can play the game so many different ways. For example, you could rush, camp, or do something in between. The last good thing about this game is that updates are so consistent and usually come out every Friday, which keeps the game fresh. With the good things out of the way, let's cover the bad things. So the bad things in Roblox Bedwars are the kits cost Robux. It wouldn't be a problem if they were just for looks, but they provide advantages. This makes Bedwars pay to win, and that is never a good thing. The second bad thing is the skill gap. Some people are just way too good at everything in this game, and they're gonna beat you every single time, and there's nothing you can do about it. The third bad thing is that it seems it doesn't have many streamers playing interactive and fun game modes with their viewers, like Arsenal had. The fourth bad thing is the battle pass is super expensive and also has kits locked into it. So if you never pay, you will never get them. Lastly, another major problem is that lobbies seem to never actually be full. This makes some of the matches super boring. Well, these are the bad things about Roblox Bedwars. Now it's time to choose what game I would want to play if I only had one day left and I can only pick one. I would choose Adopt Me. Oops, nope, I meant Arsenal. If you made it this far in the video, in the comments, say I would rather play Adopt Me and I'm gonna heart your comment. But yeah, I would be playing Arsenal for sure, as I like FPS games way more. I have more items to grind for, I would have more mini games to play, and modes, and overall I think I would have a way better time playing it than Bedwars. Does anyone else miss it in its prime? Because I sure do. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.